Good evening, I'm Amanda Ward.
And I'm Marc DiBenedetto. Coming up on TrinTV SportsCenter, I'm going to tell you why the Trinity Football team is the frontrunner in the NESCAC this fall.
And I'm going to fill you in on the red-hot start for the women's volleyball team.
And finally, I'll show you how the Bantam soccer teams are faring thus far in the fall.
All that and more on a brand new episode of TrinTV SportsCenter.
The Trinity Football team is off to another hot start this season, winning their first two games against Colby and Williams. After beating their rivals, they have put themselves in wonderful position to make a serious run at a NESCAC title. TSM reporter Harry Hawkins had a chance to catch up with head coach Jeff DiBenedetto, who seemed to share our optimism about the upcoming season.
I'm here with head coach of the Trinity Football team, Jeff DiBenedetto. Coach DiBenedetto, I'd like to ask you a couple questions about how you feel about the upcoming season. This year, you guys only lost about 2 or 3 starters on both sides of the ball combined. You feel great heading into the year. How do you keep that killer instinct from week to week in order to bring home that 8-0 season?
I think some of that comes from who you recruit. You recruit guys that are passionate about the process and not just about playing games. And I think here at Trinity we have a lot of players who understand and enjoy the process of playing football. Playing football is not always enjoyable. Everybody likes to play on Saturday. There's so many unfun things that go into getting ready for that. And you got to find guys that enjoy those things, and we have a lot of guys that do that. So I think it helps that we have a history here, especially with the home game winning streak right now being at 39 games. Nobody wants to be part of the team that loses that home game win streak that goes back 9 years with a lot of players. So I think that fuels the fire a little bit. Obviously, the way this league is set up, you almost have to win them all to win it.
Last season, you had a breakout star in first-year running back Evan Bunker. You also had another first-year running back who was highly regarded, played well early in the season, and Ben Crick, who suffered a season-ending injury. How do you feel? I bet you're very excited about adding such a great running back like Crick to an already very dynamic rushing attack.
I feel really, really good, and we as a staff feel really good about all 3 of those backs. And hopefully they are all going to be healthy during the season, and not one of them is going to have to carry the ball 40 times a game. What we'd like to do is have the defense have no idea which one of them is getting the ball. And I'd like to see Bunker carry the ball 15 times, and Crick carry the ball 15 times, and Astheimer carry the ball 15 times.
Last question here. Your goals for this season obviously is to go 8-0 for the NESCAC. I know you feel strongly about your ability to do that. Is there 1 or 2 games that really stand out to you on the schedule that really are your prime impediments? I mean, obviously all the games are important, but there are other games that are bigger than the others. Are there any games you've picked out that are those so far?
Historically, everybody gets excited about the Williams game. Everybody gets excited about the Amherst game. And the way the schedule falls this year, we have to play Tufts, Middlebury, and Amherst on the road. That's traditionally not been easy for Trinity. Trinity's never played well at Tufts or at Middlebury, and Amherst is always a tough opponent. That being said, I try to get our guys to not look at any opponent differently. We only get to play 8 games, so we're going to play every game to the best of our ability. And I think if we play every game to the best of our ability and we're healthy, we're good enough to beat everybody we play.
Thank you very much, Coach. Good luck this year.
Appreciate it, Harry.
Thank you, Harry, and we certainly wish them the best of luck throughout the rest of the season. Now, Amanda, what can you tell me about the volleyball team's fast start?
The women's volleyball team started off the season strong with 6 consecutive wins, the best start in the program's history. Last week, the Bantams blanked the Wheaton College Lions 3-0 at Roger Williams University. With a record of 8-2, the women head to Clinton, New York this weekend to play back-to-back games against Hamilton and Williams. With 6 seniors on the team, the Bantams are looking confident and have a strong sense of leadership on the court this season. Senior Sarah Blagden told us that the depth of the team is the best it has been in 4 years, and she feels a sense of unity on the court more so than ever before. The Bantams are optimistic this season and are hoping for a big crowd at their next home game, Wednesday vs. Wesleyan at 7 p.m. in the Ferris Athletic Center.
With that record, they're certainly poised for a big season of their own. The Trinity men's soccer team is 4-1-2 through their first 7 games, while the women's team is 3-1-2 through their first 6 games. I took it upon myself to interview the leaders of the men's and women's soccer teams and get an idea of how they feel about their upcoming seasons. I'm with 2 of the soccer captains for the women's team, Jenny Lai and Lee Howard. You guys, you're captains this year, you're seniors. What does it mean to be selected captain, and what do you have to do as captain to lead your team?
For me, it was a really huge honor to be elected captain. I mean, Lee and I have both been working really hard. We've always shown a really huge commitment, and I think that we've always been leaders on the team ever since our freshman year, whether it be on the field or off the field, everywhere. And yeah, it was a huge honor. But
well, I think, like, for me, and I think I'm speaking for Jenny too, I think we think of captains of a team as kind of like a product of the team and what the team puts into it, and I think that we try to represent all the values that our team has on and off the field, and I think that we put a lot of hard work in the past 3 years to working throughout the entire year, not just during the season, you know, in the training room, on the field, and off the field to just bring together our group and, you know, put our team in the best place to win and succeed.
You guys talked about. Hi, I'm Marc DiBenedetto here with TSN. I'm talking to 2 seniors on the soccer team, Grant Schoenberg and Joe Buckley. You guys, you're seniors this year. What do you have to do as leaders, as senior leaders, to help the team have a better season?
Well, the biggest thing I would say is just leading by example, making sure the whole team is on the same page, working together, and making sure it's like a fun year. We're playing the sport we love, so.
Basically, just keeping guys motivated, going hard in practice every day.
And as a group, there's 7 seniors. So as a group, it's your final season together. What do you expect from those 7 seniors on the team?
We expect every one of them to lead by example. All our seniors are great players, so all the underclassmen look up to each guy. So they're each going to be leading the team. They're all leaders.
Yeah. And each guy is taking on different leadership roles and different positions. So, and it's also good because each senior kind of plays a different position, like midfield, defense, forward, goalkeeper. So everyone kind of is a leader in a different spot.
Okay, and the soccer team has been on an upward turn for the past few years, really turning around from a lackluster program in the past. So what do you have to do to make sure that the upward turn continues this season?
I mean, it started with our off-season. We had a good off-season in the spring, worked hard in the weight room and on the field. So that tempo just needs to lead into the fall. Guys just need to keep working their asses off and put in the effort.
Yeah, exactly. Just a great summer, working hard over the summer and being on the same page as we keep playing soccer.
What are the personal goals for you and you this season?
I mean, for me, it's just, you know, play as well as I can and see what happens. You know.
More of a team effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really have that many personal goals. I just want the team to get as far into the NESCACs and hopefully into the NCAAs.
Okay. So, as a team, what are your expectations for the entire year?
Well, we want to get into the NCAAs. That's one of our main goals. And beating a couple teams we haven't been able to quite beat yet, such as Bowdoin and Amherst. We want to try to take it to them this year.
I'd say winning the NESCAC is probably the top goal. Should be everything.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, Marc.
Good luck this year.
Thanks.
Well, our sports teams are certainly off to a great start this season.
You're absolutely right, Amanda. Be sure to get out and support your Bantams and join us next time on TrinTV SportsCenter to see how the sports teams are faring. For TrinTV and TSN, I'm Marc DiBenedetto.
And I'm Amanda Ward. See you next time on TrinTV SportsCenter.
Hey, what's up, Dante?
What's up, Marc?